Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ryan Retro channel. The Retroid Pocket 5 is a fantastic handheld gaming device, but it does have a few cons. One of those is the poor speaker quality. We are treated to some nice front-firing speakers, which are always my favorite speaker configuration on any kind of handheld device, but unfortunately out of the box they sound a bit muffled. Thankfully, there has been a solution created by the community. And today I will walk you through how to fix the audio quality on your Retroid Pocket 5 and make it sound far better than it does out of the box. Following the link in the description, download the file here and move it over to your Retroid Pocket 5. When you extract the files, you're going to have this folder called JDSP for RP5-main. Inside that folder is another folder with the same name, except instead of main, it says setup. We're going to need to take that folder and put it in our download directory because we're going to run a script and it will assume this folder is in your download folder. So if it's somewhere else on your device, the script is not going to work. So let's grab this folder, and you can use any file manager you may be using on your Retroid Pocket 5. I'm using the File Manager Plus application because I just like the way the icons look. So I will grab the JDSP for RP5 setup folder and choose Move. I will then come back to my Downloads folder and I will paste it here. So now, once you come to your Downloads folder and you have this JDSP for RP5 setup folder, we are ready to begin installing and setting up the application. So let's tap into that folder now and you'll see a few different things in here. There is the APK file we're going to need to install to turn the sound effects on or off. And there are a couple of scripts we need to run to get everything up and running. There's also a text file we're going to use here to make the setup easier. So first of all, before we do anything else, we're going to run this setup script. And we cannot do that within the file manager. We actually need to do that within the settings of the Retroid Pocket 5. So scrolling down from the top of the screen and coming to the little settings cog here, we're going to scroll all the way down to handheld settings, scroll all the way down again to advanced, and then we're going to once again scroll all the way down to run script as root. This will let us use a script as if our device is rooted without actually having to root the whole device. So let's choose that run script as root option, select a script, and we're going to come to our download folder, to that setup folder we just made, and then we're going to choose the first option, 00 JDSP setup. So let's tap that and run. That's now going to set it up for us. We get a run script completed confirmation message, and we're now ready to install the APK and set up the sound settings. So let's once again go back to our file manager, and now it's time to install the APK, James DSP Manager, the P-Bone. So let's tap on that and install it just like you would any other application or game. We can then open it up. And we're now going to go through the settings. Now the first part is very simple. There are 3 sliders here, and all we need to do is simply move all of them to the very right-hand side. So just grab all of them and move them to the end. Once that's done, we're going to scroll down, and there's only one more thing we need to do, which is turn on the equalizer. So here where it says arbitrary response equalizer, let's turn that on, and here you will see the equalizer. For those who don't know, an equalizer lets you turn up or down the volume of different frequencies, which is how we're going to fix the sound. Now, if you wanted to, you could actually do this manually using your own ears. So you could tap on the equalizer, you can add an equalization point, choose the frequency and the amount of gain you want to add or subtract, but thankfully we don't need to do that. It's already been done for us. So how we're going to add all of those settings in one fell swoop is we're going to tap this Edit as String option here. When you tap that, you can then copy and paste the settings into this text box. So now if we go back to the file manager once again, inside the folder we used before, we have this graphicEQ.txt file. So let's open that. And depending on what app you're using on your Retroid Pocket 5, there will be many different apps that can open this text file, as it's just a simple text file. You will see it says graphic EQ : and then it has various different numbers which relate to the frequencies and the amount of gain we're adding or subtracting from them. So all we need to do is select this entire text from the beginning to the end, from the G of graphic EQ to the semicolon at the very end. So let's select all of that text. Once it's all selected, let's choose copy. Now we're going to come back to the DSP application here, And in here, we're going to paste it. Now, we obviously don't want to say graphic EQ 2 times, so I'm going to first of all clear out this text completely. And now I will paste in the text we just copied. Now when we close the keyboard, you will see all of that information has been added. And now you'll know that this works because when we choose OK, you're going to see this line completely change. So let's hit OK, and now look at that difference there. That is what we're doing to the sound. We are subtracting tons of information from around 3K. I actually found it was a little bit too much. And if you do want to go through this and change it yourself, you are more than welcome to tap any of the options here and then play with the settings. But right out of the gate, the way this is set up is going to sound great for most people. So after you copy and paste those settings in, just like I did, hit the back button and you are ready to go. Just in case anything goes wrong with this, you can also save this setup as a profile. Down at the bottom, tap the 3 dots, Presets, Add, New, give it a name. I always call everything 1, and OK. So just in case anything ever goes wrong with these settings, you can pull it straight back up through the preset menu down here. But now we're ready to test out the audio. So let's open YouTube. Let's find a video from the best YouTuber on the platform, and I will turn the audio on and off as the video is playing, and you're going to hear the difference. To this SN30 Pro. Now we have a second player connection. As you can see, it is working fine. So let's now jump into the game, make the Retroid Pocket 5 player 1, this player 2, and see if we can control both characters at the same time. So you can probably hear a night and day difference, and you might not even notice how much better it is until you turn it off and then realize how much worse it is with it turned off. Now there are a couple more things I want to show you about this. I've had quite a few comments on my videos asking me if we can listen to music in the background while we play our games. You can see here I'm using YouTube Premium, so up here in the notification shade, I have my media information and I can freely play this in the background. If you don't have YouTube Premium, I believe you can't play music in the background, as that's one of the things you pay for. So let's play some no copyright music. The improved speaker quality really goes well with the beautiful screen on the Retroid Pocket 5 to create a really nice media experience. Let's once again toggle on and off the DSP just for fun. That is crazy. And now, with the music playing in the background, let's jump into a game of Stardew Valley on the secret console. As you can hear, the music is playing and we're also playing our game. So yes, you can listen to music while you play games. One thing you might want to do is come into your individual game settings and turn off the in-game music. So I'll turn the music down, I'll turn other sounds up. And now we have a beautiful blend of music and in-game sounds. And just before I leave you, one more thing I need to let you know is every time you reboot the Retroid Pocket 5, unfortunately you will need to run the script again. So just remember, it's very easy to do that. All you need to do is come down to Settings, Handheld Settings, Advanced, Run Script as Root, select the script, and by default it will take you to the folder you used last time, so you should already be in the correct folder, and you just need to tap that JDSP setup file again. And that's it. That's all you need to do, and you only need to do it if you turn the Retroid Pocket off and on again. So with that said, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give me a like and subscribe if you didn't already. If you'd like to pick up your own Retroid Pocket 5, check out my affiliate link in the description to the official Retroid website, the same place I got this baby, and I will see you again tomorrow for another video about the Retroid Pocket 5. Thank you.